Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age the Veilguard. Last time we made it to Chuckles, old boy Solus, and he would not listen to reason, and Varys, as you can see here, got pretty messed up, but we managed to survive. However, our survival came at a cost. We are now stuck in the Fade at the moment. Harding's over here. She's also been roughed up a bit, but that's okay. She'll heal, hopefully. Yeah, and we've got to go check in with Nev, but we're gonna talk to Varric here first. Oh, look. Bianca's there. Poor Bianca. Hopefully we can repair her.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, alright?
He'll do. He'll do. So we're like his boy, right? We're his second command. Not like his actual boy. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Mirror transformation? Oh, okay. Cool. So we can really just redo anything we want on him. I think I want to make his hair dark. And I think I might want to change his hairstyle too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the jewels. But there was just something about it that just didn't feel... just didn't land with me. So we're going to see what else we've got. Try not to take too long with this. It is cool that you can change anything you want right away. This one's okay. I just don't like the poof in the front. Yeah. It is maybe a bit too feminine too for what I'm going for. Kind of looking for like a good man bun. It really is what I'm looking for. Yeah. I mean, this one's probably good for him, but this is what we used for an Inquisitor. Our Inquisitor. Might not be good to see him. Ooh, this is a nice Viking one. I want to change the beard though if I go with this. I kind of like that though. Let's see. And then I change it to like a nice... Yeah, I think it'll look good when we've got the black hair color. Probably want to do something different with his facial hair too. We'll see. We'll see. And then eyebrows too. Is it black? Just turn them down. Yeah, I think I want the black hair color more. I think that'll be cooler. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We can always come back. Luckily, when I'm changing hair color and stuff, I don't really feel like I'm breaking the system much. I don't know. Does he even look like a dwarf with that little facial hair? That one's probably alright. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's go with this. Yes. I didn't see if that cost anything. Oh, damn it. Son of a bitch. I thought it was saying, oh, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, of course I want to. Of course I want to. That's like brown. Okay, that's the color we're going for then. Yeah, nice black. Okay. Then we gotta go through here again. Yeah, I like it. We've got this too we could go with. Nah. This one I think fits better. Yeah, we'll go with that. Although, are we sure we want to change the hair color? We'll go with it for now. We might go back. We'll see. Alright, where's my... That was the beard I was gonna go with. We could go with like that too. I don't know. I don't know if that looks good with the fade. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And then... that. There we go. Accept changes. Alright, now we leave. How's that look now? Wait, what? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I said accept changes. I guess this is what I get for not reading things. Did it save here? What the hell, man? Oh my god. This is the hardest part of the game. Just getting my damn appearance to be what I want it to be. I guess you can't press escape to get what I'm after. Fine. Fine, we'll play by your rules, game. Although I can press escape there to get out of that stuff. Yeah, I think this is probably a better... Might go with the bigger beard later on, but... Accept changes. Continue. Finalize. There we go. I don't know. Do we look too... I don't know. How does it look? How do we feel? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. All that for that. I'm not feeling it. I think we just need a different hairstyle. Yeah. Just, I don't know. This isn't so bad, I guess. We'll keep going with it. We'll keep going with it. I don't know if like I need to talk.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Yeah. Hey, Harding, you want to talk? Nah. Okay. Fine. So our wardrobe here, we haven't looked at this. Okay, so now we've got our inventory. Yeah, I look cool from the front. And I look alright from the back. I don't know. I wish the hair was a little longer, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it'll be alright. So we got man-hand weapon slot here. Rusty sword. Oh wow, we get a whole bunch of swords. Can I preview them? No. Okay. Good. I actually didn't want to preview them. Alright, so you just collect styles. I don't know if they have like different... Yeah, it looks like it's just appearances. I don't see stats on them. That's unfortunate. Hide helmet for conversations. Hide helmet always. Hide helmet never. Guess we'll see what the helmets look like. I kind of wish there were just options for the like to take your helmet off during combat or conversation. Like, can there be like an animation or something? I think that would be a lot cooler than they just automatically coming off. Because sometimes I want my helmet on if we're like in a, you know, combat situation or something. Sorry, in a combat situation or something, and I forgot we could look at their stuff too. Okay, so I wonder if that wound. Surely it'll go away eventually. So Varric is not a companion, at least not right now. Okay, and I don't know if we'll level them up or anything. I guess we haven't leveled up yet, so I don't even know what the stats or like what the level like abilities will be and things. Neat. What do we got here? Ooh, codex. Alright. So, our codexes. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once, the Lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evenaris? You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comforts, and even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Felisan. A letter dated 6 months ago. Idiot. I hope you're reading this. If the trail really has led you to Deventer, it'll be harder to get messages through. The Antom and Intiva are prickly about anything to do with our neighboring kingdom. Back home, things have cooled, but they're not forgotten. Killing all those Antom may have felt righteous in the moment, but the Talons are still complaining that your actions ruined weeks of setting up a larger, more effective strike. I am one of the Talons still complaining. Consider this trip with Varric a contract. Crows don't fail contracts, especially crows from House Deriva, who may need to improve their judgment. But there is more at stake than honor. Whatever this Soulless is up to needs to be stopped. I've seen enough of his handiwork to know that. Don't get careless out there. Don't fail. And don't get yourself killed, or I will come after you in the Fade myself, Viago. What, is this the same, sure name that, Zevran had? I don't remember. Oh my god, that's a lot of... That is a lot. 28 of them. I don't think we're gonna read all of them right now. We could do like, just one row an episode to start with as we get through this stuff. So we have the Anderfels here. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for two blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Winesop Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Good old Genitivi, he's still out there. We got Andraste, Bride of the Maker. Alright, so this is an important one for anybody who doesn't know the lore. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Minrathis, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mepharoth, and told him all the Maker had revealed to her. Together, they rallied the Alamari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and blood, famine and earthquakes. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. And when Mepharoth saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last, the armies of Andraste and Mepharoth stood before the very gates of Minrathis. But Andraste was not with them, for Mepharoth had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Archon would give Mepharoth all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. And so, before all the armies of the Alamari and of the Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mepharoth, cursed mankind for the betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady sits still at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. The Sermons of Justinia II. Antiva, this is where we're from, or partly where we are from. In the rest of the civilized world, it is common belief that Antiva has no king. I assure you, gentle reader, that this is untrue. The line of kings in Antiva has remained unbroken for 2,500 1,000 years. It is simply that nobody pays any attention to them whatsoever. In truth, the nation is ruled by a collection of merchant princes. They are not princes in the literal sense, but heads of banks, trading companies, and vineyards. Their power is conferred strictly by wealth. But Antiva is not primarily renowned for its peculiar form of government, nor for its admittedly unparalleled wines. Antiva is known for the House of Crows. Since Antivans are well known for being good at everything but fighting, it is more than a little ironic that Antiva possesses the most deadly assassins in the world. Their fame is such that Antiva keeps no standing army, no king is willing to order their troops to assault her borders, and no general is mad enough to lead such an invasion. The attack would likely succeed, but its leaders would not see the day. And, oh god, it's another long one. We gotta get through them. Arlathan, Part 1. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing, like the great oak tree. They were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and never reaching for the sky. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber, but this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called the land Alvanon, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the center of the world stood the great city of Arlathan, a place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycles of ages, drifting through the life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees were changing. The humans first arrived from Parvalon to the north, called Shemlin, or Quicklings, by the ancients. The humans were pitiful creatures, whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. Almost a democracy there. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering or negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the Quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elvanon off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. Yep, didn't work. Alright, we'll read the next row in another episode. We have the shadow dragons here. Strange that we know about them. We're not actually a shadow dragon, are we? No, we're from Antiva. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium, this mineral usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, and ultimately dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've all heard about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by the use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We do not suppress talent, we nurture it. This is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic, and what it might allow those with violent intents if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excess of blood magic and to subdue demons, as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They are not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Leticia Pallas, living in a border town in the Deventer Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais. I don't know why that's in the Shadow Dragon section. Maybe I don't understand who the Shadow Dragon is. Or Shadow Dragons are. Got a map here. Multiple levels. Okay. I like the art of this map. It's good. It's good. Yeah, we have a mini-map there too. I mean, that was their last episode. Okay. What do we got going on around here? Just checking this whole place out. Ooh. These little pedestals made me think we're going to be collecting things to put on them. Which sounds fun. I like collecting things. Three meetings, face to face, under the sky. Yeah, I really just stepped up on that table quickly. Alright, I mean, do we want to check? Let's take a little peek what's down here, you know? I mean... A door. Is this going to be like our fortress? It is an Alluvian. The Alluvian room. Wonder where that's taking us. Doesn't look great, does it? Alright, let's go talk to Nev. Where you at, Nev? Open.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Yeah, I can look around. Sure. Level 2. Press K to open the skills menu. Okay, what do we got here? These look like a lot of skills. Potentially useless skills? I don't know. So yeah, there's a specialization that we're going to be gunning for. Saboteur. Control. Sustain. Burst. Okay. Get 3 points available. So if I click on this, okay. So we've got our Rogue Core ability. Okay, which is the archery. I'm assuming we don't have that. We have this. Acquired. Yeah, okay. So we have these two. My static strikes and my Rogue Core. So we can get evasive maneuvers. Use your speed to launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Also applies recovering from being knocked down. Yeah, I like that. Can get that. Yeah, I don't really want to be like... Ooh, actually, exploding arrows sounds great. Simultaneously perform a light and ranged attack. This attaches a sticky arrow to a target in range. Okay, that's cool. I'm getting that. Okay. So we want to try and make our way over to the Saboteur stuff, right? So we want to go either up or one of these two. So we can get either powerful rebuttal, gain precision after a successful defend. You guys saw how good I was at that. Lose 35% less momentum when you take damage. That's probably more useful for me. pilfer. Oh no, that we gotta go this way. Yeah, we want that stuff. This looks like a volley. Yeah, Rain of Decay. Yeah, I don't really want to feed too much into like the range stuff. We're gonna go. Well, I guess we gotta go this way first. So powerful rebuttal. There we go. Cool. So that one's done. Do I level up the other people? Missive. Letters from your companions and others you've aided in your journey. A glossary of Dragon Age terminology. I don't need that. I can tell you guys what everything means. No missives received. And we were just in the Codex. Yeah, it's just the World of Theta stuff. And the map's got one of these. What is this? Journal. Ah, here we go. Signs importance. The story so far. When the team acts to stop the Dreadwolf, ancient evils are unleashed upon the world. For months, Varric Tethras has searched for Solus, a mage revealed to be the elven god of lies and trickery known as the Dreadwolf. Solus planned to tear down the veil so that raw magic could flood back into the mortal world, restoring it to its natural state, which would also unleash a tide of demons and kill thousands of people. When a lead finally came, Varric gathered a team in Minrathous, hoping to stop his former friend before it was too late. And the team succeeded, but at a price. Trapped in the Fade after they sabotaged his ritual, Solus delivered a dire warning from the dream world. The ancient elven gods, Algernon and Gillenane, had escaped the prison where he had left them. Although nothing the Dreadwolf said could be trusted, the team had no choice but to investigate. Lace Harding, lead scout for the Inquisition, tackles adventures head-on with her trusty bow and irrepressible good nature. When Varric embarked on his search for the Dreadwolf, Lace Harding, former lead scout for the Inquisition, now sent along with him to provide support. Or was sent along with him, yeah. Now circumstances have changed, and with Varric out of commission, Harding has to figure out how to finish what she and Varric started. Nev Gallus, private investigator, member of the Shadow Dragons. That's probably why we have the Shadow Dragon information. Always chasing a case. Nev Gallus, Minrathous local and private investigator, signed on with Varric to track down Solus. The job didn't go as planned, and Nev hates an unfinished case. She won't give up until Solus and the gods are dealt with, and she'll keep an eye on home while she's at it. Okay. After stopping Solus's ritual, the team must investigate his claim that ancient, blighted gods have been released into the world. Talk to Nev, talk to Harding, gather the team at the library table. The team stopped Solus from tearing down the veil, trapping him in the Fade. However, Solus insists that sabotaging his ritual unleashed malevolent elven gods named Algernon and Gillenane. Though wary, the team can't afford to ignore his warning. They must hunt for signs that dangerous gods stalk the land. It should be relatively easy to find that, right? I mean, I imagine elven gods aren't... Well, I was going to say they're not hard to find, but I guess Solus was pretty hard to find. Content marked with that eventually expire as you progress. Okay. Do I have something marked with that? No. Okay. Oh, that is, though. What is this? The study. Oh, this is where she's at?
Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
We can build on it. People get smoother starts. That's it? Quite the start. Ooh, we can get a little romantic. I don't know. It's a little early for that, isn't it? Is my guy like a roguish, charming guy? No. I think he's pretty gruff and, not charming at all. Yeah, I mean, he's like, you know, maybe he is. I don't know. No, I think he's not. He's very, like I said, gruff and not smooth with the ladies or the men. I hope we can build on it.
You're right. We're in this together either way.
Ha! We're in for a treat.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. Start with the big goals. We need better than that. I don't know why I don't... Like, I don't want to be joking, but... This seems like a good idea, right? Start with the big goal.
Okay, so step 1 is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step 2?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
That was a bit awkward. Yeah. That's about right for old Rook here. Okay. So what's up here? The dining hall. Yeah, so this is gonna be the... Seems like this is gonna be our base of operations. And I'm guessing those alluvians will take us to like the open world settings that we're gonna be going in. Collect Imperial Weave. Fabric hooks. And 4 Imperial Weave. Okay, so crafting materials. So we got crafting, it seems like. Of some variety. Ooh, what's all this? Notes on a caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly, this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we'd look like to him. To them, rather. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or are even at odds, is hard to contemplate. Okay. Just making sure that little diamond thing goes away. Okay, so apparently there's a caretaker. I haven't seen him yet. Ooh, a chest. Painted pot. A valuable item, 39 gold. Nice, nice, nice. I guess we can hop down here too. And then what? Hop down here. Good, good, good. So exploring this this place a little bit. Is there anything on this side? Yes, a statue of old Baldy Man, it looks like. Mysterious note. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay. So I'm guessing there are other statues. Looks like there's one straight that way. That is pointing at it right now. Okay. We have to find 2 more. I did see a statue up there, didn't I? I think I did. Conservatory. Hey, girl.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
You sure you okay?
Are you sure you're all
Oh.
right? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
Alright. 0 for 2 with the ladies so far. We'll find somebody that likes me. Yeah, those... Too real here. Alright. Alright, anything on this side? Aha! Money, money, money. Okay. So, where are these other statues? Okay, that's not a statue of him. But maybe we can still turn it. Yeah, we can. Okay. Pure ore?
There must be 2 more.
2 more.
That's the second. 1 more to go.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. I thought it was like, I didn't know it was 3 pairs. Alright. Faded note. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves. Throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. There's another thing? Person? Alright, where are these last statues at? The workshop. Oh, here's one. There's the other over there. Just have to find a way to get to it. Sprint! Also, how do we get in this workshop? Must be something we unlock later on. So, is there a way to, like, hop down there? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was close. You know, buddy, we can learn to jump. Somehow. Broken, or blacksmith's tools, not broken. 39 gold, too. Okay, F does jump, too. Good to know. On divine imperatives. The helm of the solar is destroyed. Elgarnon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanuris are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will, and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them, as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who put so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers, even as he saves us. What does he impart upon us? Reflections by Chiron, one who renounced Dernathal. Or Dernthal? Yeah. Renounce somebody. It's a good question about old Solus, though.
Okay, that did something.
Wait for me. No, Mr. Wisp. Don't leave me. Oh, is this what I'm supposed to be doing right now? I guess so. Well, hold on. Was there anything up here? I didn't really like look if there were other doors. Okay, no, that's not a door. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Aha! Music room. What have we got here? 24 gold. A whole bunch of stuff. Flawless crystals. 500 gold. Just about 500. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by this instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear emotional impressions, diligent practice with a ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement, away from well-meant misunderstanding and mindless worship, an unspoken joy in the center of rising, perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seeing completely and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. Yeah, I understood that. That door doesn't open though. Nice chair though. Nice chair. Okay. I'm assuming this didn't open. Yeah, no. Yeah, so those things would light up, it seems. Okay, before we do that, I just want to check my gear, because I forgot I got the Blood Dragon armor, which, obviously, I'm going to wear that. Because that's cool. Oh, hell yeah. So we got the mantle. I changed the look of an item for the first time. Got the heavy armor. Vestments once worn by a great mage. Aw, the mage one looks cool. Kind of bloody, but cool. This is more mine, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It's a little gray. I don't know. Doesn't look as cool as it once did. The helm is really what made it, though, to be honest. One of the things. I guess all of it was kind of... We'll wear it for now. I don't have a helm, right? No. Did I get anything here? Oh, I could wear this as my casual clothes. Yeah. We'll keep this on. And I didn't get anything here, right? Nah. There are no weapon skins. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go talk to everybody. Gather the team at the library table. Gather the team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Oh, you know, I got on the phone with him. I'm in his DMs. He was in the Fade. He invaded my dream. He was in my head. He was in my head.
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Except that dwarves don't dream, remember?
Oh, hell yeah.
We can't. The Fade is the world of dreams, and we're not connected to it.
It was weird. I was standing in a place that I knew couldn't be real.
That's cool.
None of it made sense.
You're lucky it was just weird. Solus can kill people in dreams.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
He's a terrifying god? Of course he's not. Stop quibbling over terms. What would my character believe? I mean, my character probably trusts Varric's judgment pretty well. It's hard to know, like, how long I've been with Veilguard. Like, I wish I had a better sense of that. Then I could judge whether or not it would make sense for my character to, like, look up to him and really believe in what he says. But I think he does. I'd like to say he does. You know, he's Varric's apprentice, I guess, underling. Sees him as a mentor. Maybe even almost like a father figure, depending on how long they've been together. He's a terrifying god.
He nearly brought down the Veil, Nev. Can you do that?
You know it's not that simple.
He may not be a prayers and blessings kind of god, but he's a lot more than just a mage.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
The escape is our fault. They're stronger than Solus. They're worse than Solus. They're ours to kill. His escape is our fault. I don't think he believes that. Even, I mean... I think he sees the point that it's our fault, but I don't think he'd actually believe that it's their fault. They're stronger than Solus. I don't think he has any basis to say that. They're worse than Solus. Ours to kill. One of these two. I think he could believe that they're worse than Solus based off what Varric has told us about Solus, right? I think he's more of a to-the-point kind of guy in these situations. They're ours to kill.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
I'm a crow.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Harding's right. Nev's right? Harding's right. Nev's right? Harding's right. I don't know. They're both right? But I guess who would we... I think, yeah. I think Rook's pretty much a on the go, always kind of dude. He doesn't do well with patience, right? He's an impatient crow. Which is probably why he got in trouble with the crows, because he just did that without really thinking long term, right? Impulsive. Harding's right.
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Yeah, I've seen it already. Like, if it brings us there, hopefully it brings us back, too. I don't know. Maybe we should just stay here. The world will take care of itself, surely. I mean, we've got the Inquisitor still out there. She'll take care of it. Or he'll take care of it, rather. Alright. Let me just check the time. Okay. Go a little bit further. I'm gonna let Varric know that we're headed out. And that, you know, we might not come back because who knows where the Illuvian will take us. Varric, buddy, I know I can't actually have a dialogue conversation with you. We'll be back. By the way, I love your PJs. You're nice. You're comfy. Okay. And can I talk to my companions again? Like, is that a thing I can just go out and do? Let's just take a little look here. And also, are we gonna want to talk to them constantly, kind of thing?
I think I'm getting used to the fade.
Yeah, that was quick. But in that dialogue, it was awesome that they sort of recognized that I was a dwarf and I can't dream and stuff. That's hopefully we get a lot of stuff like that, because that's really nice. And it's not just like a one-time thing at the beginning of the game. Nope, no conversations.
Don't have anything for you, or did you just miss me?
I did miss you. So far, I like both of them. I mean, obviously Harding, we had an Inquisition. She's just in a more central role now. Nev is cool though. I like Nev so far, even with her questionable dialogue at times. I'm a mage. I'll go. All right. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, hello. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one place to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow and I will guide you. Felisan. Okay, is Felisan our custodian or caretaker? I don't know. Let's save it here, just in case. Save number 3.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
I don't like the dragon armor.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's too gray. Arlefin Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did, sort of. Don't blame us. We tried. We tried. Well, we did. Sort of.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
But it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Eurus.
If they truly have returned.
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I like his voice acting. It just reminded me of like something you hear out of a western or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this armor. Maybe it's because I'm wearing the mage armor and I'm not a mage. I don't know. There's something about it. What about the gods? Oh, great. The gods are real. So what's next? What about the gods?
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Eurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Eurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, you're still injured. Harding, aid the veil jumpers. Harding, stay here. Harding, aid the veil jumpers.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, alright?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the veil jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Did I say my name? I don't remember saying my name. Maybe I did. Maybe they already knew me. I guess they did know of our plan and everything, so I guess we'd met before. Arlathan Forest, Elven Ruins. I gotta admit, guys, I know it's early still. This feels like Dragon Age. It feels
Is
good.
it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
Something's not quite right. Okay, guys, I think here's where we're going to end this episode. In the next episode, we'll find Balara and see what's going on around here. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you later.